What is up, creative gang? Welcome to episode number 20 of In the Frame podcast. I'm your host, Peter Collins, joined by your co-host, Alberto Mendoza.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
Vamos.
Eso.
Salud.
Oh, that's good stuff. What's going on,
cracking,
man?
dude? What's
Episode 20.
Telemundo, bro.
How you feeling?
That was Telemundo.
Yeah, isn't it 17 now? Oh, that's
Univision.
Yeah, well.
My week's been great, dude.
Picked up since last week? Because last week you were a little emo at one point.
What do you mean?
You're like,
yeah.
No, I'm not going to lie, dude.
Dude. I'm not going to lie, dude. My personal problems are still haunting me. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm just kidding, dude. No personal problems. Everything's good, man. Living good.
How's the business?
It's booming as always. Yours?
Good. It's good, man. It's good.
You inspire me, dude, with your story. If you guys follow us at In the Frame podcast on Instagram, you could have seen his cute face. I'd keep telling him, I'm like, yo, keep showing some of your cuteness, bro.
Whoa, yo, let's restart. No, dude, I had a meeting today, and it went very, very well. I don't want to go into too much, but I feel like I'm in the right path, man. Like,
it's good. Like
if you guys listen to the stories, like, it was pretty much me, like. It's like, dude, 2 years ago, man, I didn't know if I was going to make a penny with my camera, and I just followed my passion, and it's like, shit's popping off right now. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Until
shit's more concrete, but it's going good, man. It's going good.
I feel like me and you are on our shit. Like, you know,
yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah. I wonder if it has anything to do with the podcast, because, like.
It's just a work, bro.
Yeah.
Work. If I'm honest, like. I don't want to put that in the universe because I don't want people like podcast, bro. Duh, but no, it's our work, dude. Like,
okay,
it's apparent.
I mean, yeah, of course, they're not
your fucking videos have been fired. Like,
yeah,
my photos have been fired.
Your edits, your stills have been crazy,
and it's just hard work, bro.
Yeah,
don't take that for granted. It's hard work
for sure, man.
What about mental wise, health wise?
Good, man.
I see you doing 2-a-days, bro.
I'm still doing 2-a-days, man. Today was recovery day. I didn't do anything today. Absolutely anything. Today was like mental recovery and physical recovery.
Oh yeah.
So tomorrow I'm gonna go back at it though. For show. You
still being a little bookworm. Did I rewatch that episode?
Dude, I was crying, dude.
I was fucking bursting out loud, bro.
Yeah, I still got my reading going on. I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean.
That's good.
What about you?
Mentally wise, man, I'm great.
There you go.
It's great. I love it. I'm living the creative thing. I'm soothing in it. I love it.
That's good.
You know, I'm swimming in it. I'm breathing it, and I love it, dude.
Yeah, you're just surrounded by it.
I love it, dude. I
love
it. I'm still continuing to wake up and making the most of my day.
Yeah, I see you waking up early as hell. I see, because you be sending the group snaps, and I'm like, dude, this guy is super early.
I gotta make sure you guys see what I'm waking up like.
keep you accountable.
Yeah, keep me accountable, bro.
What's up, man?
Other than that, bro, what else? What about? I was supposed to go on a hiking trip thing.
Oh, really?
But yeah, with my future brother-in-law in a couple of weeks. But in the national forest.
Where at?
Cleveland.
Like
right here, like by San Clemente, Lake Elsinore.
Okay,
it's a forest.
Okay,
but they're not letting people camp overnight.
Are they? Oh, you were gonna camp?
Yeah, we're gonna go hunting, but I don't want to say hunting because then you're like, what the fuck, dude? If I want to know, we're gonna go do like overnight stay, whatever. But they're not letting people stay over. So
I'm surprised they're letting even people in there right now, because I don't even think they're letting Torrey Pines. I don't even think Torrey Pines is open right now.
Really?
I think my mom wanted to go, and then it's like she checked and it was still closed.
He told me that he's like, oh, would you want to go? I'm like, yeah, it sounds dope, dude. Like, I've never done that. And then, he was going to go by himself this weekend. And I was like, holy shit, bro. Like, going by yourself and staying in the woods. Like, for me, like, we're from Oceanside, bro. We don't do that. Hiking.
You're making it sound pussy, bro.
It's not pussy. It's like, I wouldn't be like, I don't find that fun. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But then, like, you never know, so you gotta try it.
Right. You gotta
expand your
horizons.
Your horizons, bro. And that's why I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And he's like, oh, you can't stay. It would just be a long day of hunting. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's cool. But
so you guys gonna do it or not?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do it.
I see you got your rifle now.
I know. Should we? I feel weird. Like, it was like, should we? Hey, man, it's
it is what it is. I didn't know you didn't want to talk about that.
I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm trying to territory, like talking about guns and shit here.
Yeah, it's all became a gun podcast.
You see me posting on my stories like gun laws. Like, damn, what the fuck?
Whoa,
like Or like, I was like, like people get like an
All
idea.
Right. Episode 20. Episode 20.
Enough about politics and all that. But other than that, bro, like it's just everything. All the pieces are falling in. My hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off.
Let's go.
And we're just staying in our lanes and doing things that we dreamt of and are becoming reality.
Yeah, man. I was like today when I didn't do absolutely nothing besides my meeting. I was just like sitting and just like looking at the palm trees and my little slim view of the beach from my balcony, and I was just like reflecting, man. I was like, fam, like I've come a long way in 2 years since I quit my freaking hospital job that I freaking despised. It's just crazy, man, where life takes you when you're just passionate about your work and you're just consistent with your work and you control what you control and like things fall into place, dude. So I just recently watched, my buddy put me onto this, like he's super into like the spiritual world, and he just put me onto the it's a very old film. I don't know why I didn't watch this prior. This came out in 2006. Have you heard of The Secret?
Maybe.
The Laws of Attraction.
It sounds familiar.
Anyways, everybody watch that on Netflix. I watched it like a few nights ago, and like the world made sense to me. Like everything made sense. Like whatever's happening to me, it made perfect sense. Before I was like, dude, oh shit, random luck. Like no, man, shit happens for a reason. And I watched it. If you haven't watched it, you're not gonna get what the hell I'm saying. You're gonna sound, I sound like a freaking, I'm like out of this world. Like I sound a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but dude, like I text my buddy, I'm like, dude, everything makes sense. I see why you were saying this. Like things fall into place, manifestation. Like I kept thinking like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get here, I'm gonna get here, I'm gonna get here one day. And I kept saying it to my mind just like daily. And then shit's happening right now, man. Like it's coming into real life. It's like, whoa, like
damn, bro. I know
I sound nuts right now, dude. I know I sound crazy, but you gotta watch that. Highly recommend everyone to watch The Secret on Netflix. It's free if you have Netflix, of course. It's even on YouTube. If you don't even know if you have Netflix, it's on YouTube. Low res, of course, but you get the message. Like it's shot in 06. It's shot horrible. It looks like an 06 film. It's not a film. It's like a docu style, but yeah, man. If you watch it, you'll get what I'm saying, I think, and it's pretty mind blowing. And like I'm starting to like believe more and more and more in myself. It's like fuck.
Dang.
Yeah. So
self-belief, baby.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I almost forgot it. I just fucking picked up a shit ton of equipment that I bought today.
Nice. What'd you get?
This back pedal. I bought these lights because we usually pod, but we couldn't pod on the certain day we were podding. And I had to go buy lights.
Why again?
I
said, why again?
Dude, I don't want to talk about it. But
kidding.
anyways, so I buy these lights, right?
Yeah.
Because we need lights.
Right.
We've been borrowing from our buddy, and he needed them. And I go buy these lights.
To Rafe, by the way.
Yeah, Rafe. It was Rafe's lights. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just buy some lights because I might need them for my shoot that's upcoming.
You are going to need them.
And then I go and I get them. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there's no light bulbs. Like, I bought them on OfferUp.
OfferUp is sus.
I'm like, yo, like the light bulbs aren't here, bud. And he's like, oh, those are extra. I'm like, 1-star review.
Wow.
And I said,
was that in the description?
It was a picture of the fucking thing from Amazon. So I'm like, there's light bulbs there.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't clear in the description.
It wasn't clear.
Light bulbs not included.
1 star. Hey, bud, like you fucked me over. Oh well, like whatever. Move on. So then I was like, man, like now I'm like, should I go get this like speed light? So I went to go today and I went to go get a speed light.
I don't know what's a speed light. I'm not a photographer, so this is foreign.
A speed light is a flash.
Okay.
Right? It's capable
why
of.
Why can't you just say flash?
Because the speed light is has high speed sync.
Okay.
A flash doesn't. Some flashes don't have.
Does it sync with the camera?
No, it just means that you can bump your
shutter.
Yeah, not your shutter. I can't even fucking think right now, bro. Your fucking it is a shutter. The one over the speed light. So
yeah.
So it could be like 1/8,000, right, on a sunset.
Okay.
And you can get the back. Like really nice like sunset colors, and then the person's obviously dark because you're at
you're exposing to the light,
you're exposing to the background.
The highlights.
No, you're exposing to, when you take a sunset and you go to like maybe like f11 and you like get those highlights really down and
you bring it up, you bring it back in post,
and then the person in front of you is dark because you're exposing for the background.
Exposing for the highlights.
I mean, you're kind of using like other terms that I would use, but you're basically shooting for the sunset.
Sure.
And then once you do the speed light, like it'll capture the person and the background.
Kind of like a double exposure.
Yeah. So like you're going for that. It's a really unique look and a professional look.
Where would you use that for?
I use it. Remember Lucky when I shot Lucky?
Yeah.
I used speed light for that.
That's right.
You see how like
I was wondering why he was like so bright and the back was like on point.
If I would have just used a natural light, like he would have been so noisy. Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't be as clear.
So this is new to me, guys. Like I don't do photography. I don't even do photography gigs. I do it once in a blue moon, if that. But this is new to me. The Flash game is like super new to me.
Sorry, guys, if I'm explaining it choppy. But
I feel like a lot of creators that listen to us are photographers, so I think it's really vital for you to explain that.
Yeah. So like the speed light, you get it.
Do you recommend everyone to get one, or does it depend on the niche that you're in?
It depends. It depends what shoot you get. I'm a natural lighting shooting person, so
why'd you get it then?
Because I'm gonna shoot this gig where I need to have constant lighting.
Gotcha.
It's action. It's like really fast paced.
Indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
Okay.
So I was like, I can't keep moving these lights.
Right.
I can't keep like moving them. It's just taking up so much time. So I got like a monopod, and then I got this really nice softbox.
Okay.
And then I got this speed light. So now I'm gonna have an assistant. Shelby's gonna help me out. She's gonna be with the one holding the thing. I'm like, yo, come over here, like do this, do that, boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. So then that's why I was like, oh, perfect. Like this is the perfect setup. Like,
right.
Rather than lights, and you just carry that shit around and make it work. Yeah. It's gonna look dope. And what else? Yeah, so like I went there today, and the guy was really helpful. I went to shout out to.
You gonna plug it in or no free ads? No free ads.
You cut me out right there, team. Boy.
I'm asking.
Nah, I'm not gonna plug them in.
No free ads
until they hit me. I was like, yo, this is your pocket. Yo, you Alberto, come through.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was telling you how like I was like the guy was helping me, and then he was like, oh, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need this adapter, you need this.
So he's self-selling you?
No, not upselling me, but like he's helping me out.
Okay.
And then I'm all like, fuck, bro, like, and he's like, you don't need this bracket. It's like this one's like $60. This one's $25.
Right.
I'm like, cool, like appreciate that. And then once he like sold everything, he was like, oh, would you want to, do you want to do insurance? And then I was like, you know how like everybody does this. Like
I'm always a no on insurance. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
And then he was like, well, if it drops, like you can get a brand new one. Like no matter how many times you drop it and break it, you can always come in, and insurance covers it for 3 years. And then I was like, window shopping. And then I was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Was the insurance crazy?
It was like $80.
Oh.
But I was like, nah, man, if I break it, then I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, he's putting everything in a bag and carrying it, and I'm like walking out the door, and like I don't know if it was the owner or the manager. He was like, I'm like, I just spent a shit ton of money, bro. Like that's what you can give me rounds of applause. But I'm happy with my purchase, man. You got to spend money to make money.
I'm assuming you did your homework before you pulled the trigger.
Of course. I remember when I got that little flash.
The one that we used at the studio sesh.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I got it over like almost like a year and a half ago.
Really?
That one I was gonna get the speed light, but then I was like, nah, let me
rookie days
buy a controller,
rookie budget.
I already have it, yeah, and let me spend a little bit of money and let's see if this works. And then I used that for Lucky Shoot, and it worked really well. No softbox, just the flash. Right. I was holding it. I was like holding it and shooting.
And when I saw you doing that, I'm like, that looks unorthodox. I've never seen people do it like that.
Yeah, and I had it at the lowest setting, so it wasn't harsh. Okay. But I made it work, and it worked.
So what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna sell that or what?
I might use it as a second lighting. So like if I do a portrait, like some like really nice portrait, I might have like second lighting.
Do you see yourself shooting in a studio? Like I could see you getting creative in a studio.
Yeah, I can
like if someone wants like professional headshots, or somebody wants like a branding, like someone wants to show off like like clothes branding, and they want to show off with models and whatnot. Yeah, but they're like, hey, we these are our colors. Like we want to go with this white backdrop. Can you provide that for us?
Yeah,
like if the budget's there, would you like do it?
Yeah, that's a whole different animal. Like there's different types of animals for photography. There's studio photography, which is completely different.
It is compared to
outdoorsy portraits, landscape portraits, and all that. I feel
like the studio sessions requires a higher budget, of course.
Oh, of course.
But it's like it's very controlled environment. That means like you can control anything like when it comes to lighting and whatnot. So it's like it comes picture perfect as long as you dial all the settings on point. Yeah. Compared to natural lighting where you rely on Mother Earth to an extent.
And then another thing was the thing that studio photography is that there isn't very much room to edit. You can't really edit studio. like for example, headshots.
Okay.
There's only so much editing you can do before like, what the fuck? Like that's a horrible headshot. Well, if you over edit it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't know. I just don't. I'm more of a creative. Like I like the challenge of editing something and making it look better than what it is as is. Because there's a lot of photographers out there who like, it's like you shouldn't edit. Like if you have everything lighting right and this and that, you shouldn't edit that much. You shouldn't
tweak it too much.
But then like you look at their photos and like, damn, bro, that's like outdated. Like
right.
I'm not into that. Nobody's really into that.
And it just depends on the freaking consumer's style that they're going for.
Yeah. And
some people may not want that punchy contrast. Some people may want that out of camera look. I don't know, just a variety
and
of
that
styles.
that look now can be achieved by a phone. But if you look back then, if you look at your photos, like your whole family photos, they look like iPhone pics. You know, just and then that's what it was so hard to achieve that because the technology was so low that you needed more practice. So
true. Well, I didn't know about that.
So that's why I got the speed light so I can have my assistant Shelby just following me.
I love how you call your fiance your assistant.
Hey man. I have to.
It is what it is.
I don't have the sources to pay somebody.
Hey, true.
I would ask you, but you're busy. You're booked and busy.
That day I am. Depending on how late your shoot is, I mean, we could make it work probably.
Yeah. So maybe if you're free, maybe I'll hit you up.
Yeah, I'd be down to help out.
It'd be more than yelling at Shelby. I'd rather yell at you.
No. I wouldn't mind to go out and help out, but I mean, just
all you
depends.
gotta do is hold upon. It's just
fun. It just depends on like I'll get some BTS of you, of course.
Yeah, and that's why I got that because I thought the lights were not gonna do it justice.
Okay, well that's good, man. Are you excited for your shoot? Are you prepared? Mentally prepared?
I'm
got your shot list?
I'm ready. My main concern was the lighting.
It's a long time coming because I thought this was never gonna happen, but now it's gonna happen.
It's just the schedules, man. Their
schedule is crazy.
They're getting ready. They're getting the facilities ready.
Oh, nice.
And they just want it to be perfect.
They're doing a re-up?
Not a re-up. It's just like their first ever shoot. And they wanted it to be perfect, you know?
Shit. I mean, they got to. They're investing a lot in you. So these better come out flames, bro.
Dude, I'm so excited. Yeah, that's going to do it for like our week.
All right. Thanks for listening to episode 20.
I know. We're out.
But what is it that we're talking about today, man?
What we are talking about
I kind of forgot already.
I know, me too. What is it? I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, damn, let me check my
messages.
messages.
Gentlemen, today's episode is brought to you by, I'm just kidding. We are talking about doing more and thinking less.
Okay.
Something that we all struggle. Primarily,
I think all creatives struggle this.
Yeah, primarily people who are, they keep dabbing their foot in the water, like
they're just touching they're touching the water with their toe.
They're what do you say it? Testing the water or no? Testing the temperature?
Yeah, they're checking the temperature.
Checking the temperature.
Yeah.
So, what do you
instead of going balls deep?
Yeah, instead of going like, oh fuck, I'm doing it. What do you think that means? Like thinking more or thinking less and doing more.
Creative. This kind of relates to like the last episode. If you guys listen to, you just need to like when you have an idea that goes through your mind, you need to grab that idea and freaking just go at it. Because once you start thinking about it, like, should I do it or should I not? Your mind will trick. Sometimes your mind could be like your worst enemy. Like your mind will be like, nah, man, people are going to think it's stupid. It's just a waste of time. Don't even waste your time and energy on it. Just freaking chill. Like, then you're going to be at the same exact position that you were like 10, 15 minutes prior. Like if you have an idea, I feel like you need to react to it and just go with that idea because you never know where that idea could take you.
Let me cut you right there. You said something I was going to say not to do. So what? You said perfect thing. It said react, right?
Sure.
So what I was thinking was like a lot of people are like, it's like, oh, like shit, I have all this idea. I want to do this. I want to draw, but I don't know if my paintings are cool. Mm-hmm. They're reacting, right? They're reacting to what people are going to think about their painting because what they should do.
That's why I said your mind could be your worst enemy.
Yeah. So like the reacting part is bad of your mind. So what you want to do is respond. So because reacting is like your emotions, like you're like oh fuck.
Okay.
Like you get scared.
I might have worded it wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like you brought a good point. So what you want to do is respond
and then do it.
Yeah. So respond, take a step back, breathe, and be like, okay, like I want to do this. Let me respond to this situation to make it happen. You know, instead of reacting to it like oh crap, like I'm good at drawing, but your first thing is like, but that's reacting to it. Like you're reacting to people's opinions and all that.
People that you don't even, like.
So that's what I mean. Like you should respond to everything that you want to do.
Yeah, respond. Go at it immediately. Like I've applied this to myself subconsciously when I have an idea of a specific edit, or like if I have a dream of a specific, as weird as it sounds, I have like dreams of like certain like things that I want to create. I'll wake up like that at the moment. And like sometimes I'll wake up at 3 a.m, 4 a.m. I'm like, go to the bathroom. I'm like, you know what? I can't sleep anymore. I'm gonna work on that right now and just like apply and just go after it and see what happens, man. Like sometimes your best ideas happen. I feel like I've heard this analogy. I don't remember where I heard this from, but it's like ideas are like, it's like if you go fishing, you need to grab that idea and take it out the water and just like, I don't know, do the idea that you just grabbed. Because if you don't grab the idea, if the idea goes through your mind and you sit on it for a little bit and then you kind of forget about your idea, will go to some other person and that other person can take that idea. Yeah. So it's like I really messed up the wording, but when I heard it, I was like, dude, this is freaking crazy good. Like I should have wrote it down. God damn it. Yeah. But ideas are like fish, like when you're fishing, like it goes through your mind. You better capture that, man. If you don't capture it, it's gonna go to someone else and someone's gonna reel that freaking fish in. Yeah. So that's the way I see ideas.
Yeah. So let me bounce off of that. So like I feel like your conscious, a lot of people have their conscious, right? That's what like your immediate, like what you're thinking. So your conscious, I feel like a negative backdrop for people is that your conscious has a lot of thought. So your conscious shouldn't have thought, because then that thought becomes self-doubt most of the time. And what they say is that you have 70,000. I read this like it was a fact. It was like the average person has 70,000 thoughts, bro, a day. Think about
70,000
thoughts.
I didn't know that.
If you have 70,000 thoughts, how many of those are self-doubting and negative towards your conscience?
I'd say more than half.
Right? So
that's a wild guess.
What has helped me is like, as myself as a creator and like a photographer, like to help me become a better photographer, is that you just turn those self-doubtness into like motivation or something that can help you grow. So use it as a positive. So those self-doubts, like turn them into those self-doubts thoughts.
You turn them
into a positive.
How do you do that though?
How do you do that, man?
I feel like most people have a lot of self-doubt, especially creators, because let's be real, man. Creators are fucking sensitive.
So motivation. Let me give you an example. So this is
very sensitive.
Yeah, dude, very sensitive. So many people.
So I'm saying, like, creators are sensitive.
I was that sensitive person. And I was that sensitive person. Like I wouldn't take criticism, and I was just in your own world. Sensitive, man.
Yeah, you're just in your own thoughts, or you're killing yourself. In reality, it's not even as bad.
It's not. There's still people out there who are sensitive and they can't get over that hump.
And the crazy part is, like, there's a lot of people that are like creators that are very sensitive, but they're very good at what they do. But they're just so like
maybe that's
shy, or they're just like scared of people, what they're gonna think of their work. I don't know. I it's hard for me. I mean, in the very beginning, yes, I was very conscious of my work, but I knew that I needed to go through that growth. So like, I don't know, man. Like, again, I'm gonna sound like the fucking Terminator, man. Like, I have zero feelings. Like, I just can't.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't, man. Like, I hate to sound like the freaking Stone Cold that's like doesn't care about anything and that sounds too cool for school. But no, like, I always did what I wanted to do, man. Especially with my creativeness, like with my video stuff. Like, if it sucked, fuck it. It sucked, man. I'm gonna learn from it. Yeah. And I'm just gonna keep going. And I feel like that's why I've gotten this far so far.
Yeah, and like we're not. This is.
So how did you go out? How did you get out of that hump? How'd you
what, the sensitivity? That was like
not necessarily sensitivity, but like how'd you get over that self-doubt? You know, you said like you have negative, but you turn into a positive.
It sounds emo, dude, but like I just kept thinking to myself,
this is your story, so
I was like,
who cares?
What I used was like, dude, you're gonna die. What the fuck does it matter? What they're gonna think? That's what
we had this talk like episodes back.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I turned into a negative. Like my negative was like I was like, oh, like I'm afraid that what people are gonna think, how I edit people, or my edits are gonna do this and that. And I'm like, who cares, dude? Like you're gonna die. Like what are you gonna like? What does it matter? Like, right? People are gonna like it or not like it. It's not the end of the world. Like if you're not good at that, then pick up something or just go jump off a cliff.
Yeah. God damn, bro.
Just kidding, dude. I was trying to fucking.
That woke me up.
I know. I was trying to wake you up. I feel like we're like picking up, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like at the end of the day, man, we're on this earth for a little bit of time, and you gotta make the best use of your time.
That's true.
And you can't have those 70,000 thoughts. Control, because you're in control of what you feel.
This goes back to what I said earlier in this episode. about if you watch, I'm going back, dude. If you watch The Secret, man, it talks about positivity and it talks about your state of mind. Like your mind is so fucking powerful than you think it is. Like to the point where it could like we're literally Wolverines where we could heal ourselves.
Yeah.
Like if you have negative thoughts, your body will react to it and it will kill itself in a way. Not necessarily kill itself, but like I can't figure out the freaking right term, but if you have positive thoughts, positive feelings, like dude, you're just optimistic about things, like your body will like respond to that and start healing itself faster and faster. Like it's just I don't know, man. Just gotta watch The Secret, dude. It doesn't make sense right now, but because you haven't seen it, but once you see it, I feel like you'll get what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, and I feel like I see what you're trying to get at is being aware of like practice the state of not thinking, right? So
it's very hard. It's very hard not to. It's like meditating.
Kind of, yeah. But I don't want to use meditation. But I want to like give the audience like practice the state of not thinking, right? So what does that mean?
It's very hard, man.
Let's say like you have an idea, like I want to build. I don't know. You want to build something that's small, that you're creative. I want to build a new one of these.
I want to build a freaking birdhouse.
I want to build a birdhouse. And these birdhouses are uniques, and I want to sell them. But I don't know. And then the first thing that comes up to your head is like, but I don't know. Instead of
who's gonna want to buy it?
Yeah. So instead of that, just I want to build a birdhouse. All right, get to it.
Just get at it.
Practice like.
You got baby steps. Figure it out as you're working on it.
Practice being in the moment of time. So like you say like, oh, I want to build a birdhouse. All right, build a birdhouse. Don't think of anything. Just focus on that one task. If you can focus on one task at a time, it'll change your life.
I like that.
Bars of the week already.
Damn, 30 minutes in.
I know. So like, if you come up with an idea you want to do, go ahead and do it.
Work on that step, and then once you have another hurdle, figure out that step. It's all you need to like. It's all problem solving.
It's all organization.
Don't try to tackle the entire problem. It's like when you're in freaking geometry class or whatever, and like remember they're like you got to go step by step. Don't look at the entire equation and you're freaking out. Like holy crap! Like divide, add, multiply. What goes in order or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you could use. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Like organize your thoughts.
Yo, relax.
So like, Bert's like, what is that?
I forgot.
What the fuck was that hypothesis? Anyways, but. So like you have to organize your thoughts, and practice being in the present, because if you can accomplish that, you leave a lot of room for positivity because you're focusing on like the present, and the present is you having that great idea that's motivating you to build birdhouses because you like doing that and you have an idea, and if you can practice being in the state of now, that will help you in the long run. Not focus on yesterday. Like, well, yesterday I had this thought, but it didn't work out. So
and not worried.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I might not just be into it. Like, no, just focus on being in the moment.
You get that idea and you freaking react like you were saying.
Yeah. So that's what we mean by thinking less and doing more.
Yo, interesting that you said that because like we had a DM today after my story that I posted showing my cutie face. Know what I mean? But they were talking about like how to deal with anxiety because this person had I don't know, fuck.
Well, you grow up. That's to get rid of anxiety, bro.
What?
With you, dude.
So like I think she sounded like she wanted to create something or do something, but at the same time like her thoughts get the best of her, where she feels anxious and she's like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, how do you overcome that? And I'm like, dude, crazy that you're saying that because we're gonna talk about this in episode 20. So Pete, I'll let you handle this part.
I just handled it, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, Terminator, relax.
You just gotta whatever you're trying to do is just concentrate on that and keep moving forward.
Are there daily practices that you could to like gradually improve on that? Because you just can't go cold turkey on that bitch.
Okay, so let's do. I'll give you my one that I use. Prime example. What I said in the beginning of the episode was, try new things. Fucking dude.
What the fuck is this?
You know what the fuck I'm thinking, bro?
We're not cutting this.
No, but we are cutting. Anyway, so like what I just said in the beginning, I've never done a hunting backpack trip, right? So
you got into it pretty crazy.
So let's talk about how you should practice something that will help you overcome that hump of anxiety.
Try new things.
Trying new things. There you go. So try a new thing every day. That will help you be in the moment, because if you try a new thing, you don't have time to react. What we said, reacting is bad. You have time to respond to it, which you want to, because you're in the moment.
True.
So if you try something new, you're always thinking in the moment. So you're never thinking any negative thoughts. You're just thinking of how to respond to the situation you presented to, because you've never tried it, so you know nothing about it. So that will help you be present in the moment, because if you try new things, that like doesn't give you time to react.
Okay.
It only helps you like build yourself as a person.
I'll have another tip with that. If you're worried about people critiquing your work or whatever you're trying to get into, fam, you don't have to post that anywhere. You could just literally create, let's say, drawing. Back to the drawing. We've been talking about drawing all day. Back to you drawing something. You don't have to post it online anywhere. Like, you could literally just draw, and I'm like, okay, let me try again tomorrow. Let me try again in a couple hours. Keep drawing, practice until you feel like, damn, this is actually pretty good. And then you have the balls to like post it up online, then do it. But like, you don't have to post whatever you create for the first time up online. You don't have to. So I feel like a lot of people, when they want to create something, they feel like they need to post it on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever. So you don't have to always do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I've created that I've never posted and no one's ever seen the light of day. Like, there's some projects I've just never seen the light of day. It's just something that I personally create for myself. There's a lot of photos that I've never gone online because I'm not the freaking selfie guy that posted on Instagram. Yeah, I will take selfies with my girlfriend, but I'm not going to post it because it's just not what I do. Yeah. But there's a lot of photos in the archive. I'm sure you could agree to this.
Yeah, I saw your selfies, dude. You look pretty.
Whoa, dude! Joking, dude. Yo,
I was trying to break your little streak.
Yo, Shelby, what's up with your boy right here?
Yo, all I gotta say is fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, but yeah, you don't have to post. Don't feel the pressure to posting everything online. Yeah. I know that's what everyone does right now. Off the rip, people just freaking post crap because that's their website, pretty much, without being a website. But you don't have to post everything you do online.
Yeah. And what you got to do is also like bouncing or elaborating on what you just said is, separate yourself from your thoughts. And
that's very easy for you to say that.
Well, that means like
it's hard to be present. And this goes back to the meditation thing. Like, so this helps you.
Let me answer the question you just said. Is basically what we're trying to say is kill autopilot, right? We all have autopilot
be present.
Yeah. When something that makes you uncomfortable. People who, what was that quote? Like, when you're uncomfortable is when you become a better person or you evolve, right?
Right.
The more uncomfortable, I was uncomfortable. Like when we started this podcast, I was a little uncomfortable. Like, oh my God, people are going to blah, 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 blah. Like that's all going through my head. Like, like I'm uncomfortable. But the more we did this, we're episode 20, baby. We had some people saying, yeah, I'm making episode 20. Damn. We're here, baby. So like that made me uncomfortable. And like, you just overcome that and you learn to kill the autopilot of what makes you comfortable. Like, oh, I don't like being in front of people. I don't like, they're just going to judge me, like, blah, blah, blah. That's your autopilot.
That was us fucking, when we did the Potter. Like, we thought people were going to fucking.
We're really harsh on ourselves,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck, dude, like, what the fuck are we doing? And we're cool.
Yeah. We're not going to dick ride ourselves anymore, but, like, goddamn.
Yeah, so, like, that's your autopilot. Like, hey, like, whoa, like, you're kind of shifting away from this comfort zone. What are you doing? And then that's when you get off that autopilot and you like just fucking Top Gun that bitch and drive that plane.
I like that.
There you go, baby. That's what you like.
You don't drive a plane, but all right, I got you.
You know what I mean? Like that's what the fuck we're talking about. How you gotta fucking. That's how you overcome anxiety, bro.
Right. Okay.
So if you're having problems with anxiety, you can, just breathe, be confident in your
I would
work.
say, dude, do what freaking normal people like. Close your eyes, go outside. Take deep breaths and then chill the fuck out and then get back to your work.
Yeah, control your narrative.
I like that. Control your narrative.
Feel in control of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you can feel in control and if you can practice being in the present without concentrating on any other bullshit, like you can make whatever you want to
or do something happen. Do something that takes your mind off the real world. Some people love to game. I like to listen to music or podcast. I like to go run. I like to go exercise and freaking lift weights. Like, do whatever you got to do to like release that shit.
Yeah. And the number one thing I will say to top this off is you got to be aware of your anxiety. what's causing your anxiety, right?
I feel like a lot of people don't know that they are, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be aware.
But at the same time, a lot of people are self-diagnosing themselves, and they make it worse on themselves because they say, "Oh shit, I'm
shy. I'm aware."
Whatever, yeah,
you have to be aware that you're shy. Like, okay, well, you gotta grab the bull by the horns and attack that, and then once you're aware, fucking train.
Yeah,
dude.
fuck this train.
This motherfucker is louder than usual. Yeah. What the fuck? You know, we potting shit. He trying to fuck up our episode number 20. Y'all know what I'm saying? We getting her going. Episode number 20, baby.
Let's go.
Yo, so just if you have anxiety, just grab that shit by the horns and, you know, be uncomfortable and know that.
Again, playing devil's advocate, that sounds too easy.
Then say something, motherfucker.
I don't know because I'm not an anxious person.
Oh, damn. You're better than us, huh?
No, my God. That's why I didn't want to talk. Like, I'm the Terminator, man. Like, I can't. I don't have no.
Damn, you wearing that shirt and you feel all tough and shit. What the fuck you doing here, boy?
We're about to get on the round of 16 again. Fuck.
Don't say that, fool. Don't jinx. You already jinxed, fool. Anyways, jinx.
Oh man, I think I have too many.
So yeah, man. Like, well, okay. So let's come on, Berto. Like, dig a little deeper,
just
bro.
Practice, dude. I mean,
were you just burnt?
There's no secret to this sauce, man. I just practice my work every single fucking day, and confidence comes with repetition. Bars of the fucking week, baby.
Damn, dude. I can already see you making this clip already.
Yup.
all the fucking Instagram clips are you. I'm just like, yep.
Yo, I didn't think you ever noticed that.
Yo, hold on. Let me put Pete in real quick. Yep.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm glad.
Yo, that is Mondays, so true. That is
Mondays,
so
bro. Mondays, that's when they catch Mondays, bro, because that's my clip. I'm
Fam, on Mondays, that was all me too.
Yeah, bro, because it was one take and I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm tired, bro.
I could tell that you don't even try, man. I could tell.
Nah, dude, I just like, it was a good fucking episode that you did. It was good shit. Good bars.
Yeah. No, but like, yeah, dude, like confidence comes from repetition, man. I swear to God, like you work on this shit every day, you're going to get better every day. You're going to get more confident every fucking day. And stop fucking laughing, dude.
Yo. So if anxiety is a problem for you, you just gotta freaking identify that you have anxiety.
I think you
just
got
problems.
Just practice on your work, dude. I mean, hey, there's no way around it, man. Just fucking do your baby step task, like you were saying. Work on the project, and then from there, figure out if you want to post it or not. And then if you don't want to post it, then do another project. And once you feel confident, I'm like, you know what? Once you're on your fifth project, like, you know what? I'm looking at my first project. Man, my first project sucked. Good thing I didn't post it. But this fifth project is, I'm really proud of this. I want people to watch it, and so I'm gonna post it. Boom.
Yeah, and
you're always gonna have haters, man. Yeah, you're always, dude. You cannot please everybody. Like, we have haters for the Potter. Yep. Believe it or not, guys. Like, doesn't matter, man. Like, there's always gonna be haters no matter what. Like, that's just something that comes with the territory when you.
That's what I was gonna say. It comes with the fucking territory, bro.
Yeah, if you're posting shit online, expect haters here and there. Like, think of your favorite artist. Like, Pedro's favorite artist is like fucking
Big
The
Sean.
Weeknd or some whack ass shit.
Weeknd, yeah, right. What the fuck throwing names?
Okay, let's say Big Sean. Big Sean has a lot of haters as well.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't matter who you are, you're always gonna have a hater here and there.
Yep.
It's just the way it is, man. It's just the way the world works. Like, you can't please everyone. There isn't someone out there that's creating art and everyone just loves it and no one hates on it. It's impossible. It's never been that person.
Because if you're in this fucking realm of the creative gang, if you're part of the creative gang, you're obviously putting out work for people to see, right, and appreciate. And what comes with that motherfucking territory is that you're gonna have that 1% who don't like you,
and that person that's probably hating, it's probably someone who's never created anything for themselves.
Yeah,
and they're just in the comfort of their fucking seat.
Or maybe that one person that created something that was like good, and then they just hold on to that, and then they just keep bringing that up. Like, remember when I did this? Yeah, still not as good as that. And
it's like, dude, it just comes with the fucking territory, man. Just like,
you gotta ignore it.
Yeah, you gotta ignore it, man. We have haters here and there, but it's all good, man. Like, because we fucking popping, and it's all that fucking matters. Nah, I mean,
hey, go leave a comment if we've helped you in this past 20 episodes, man. If you learned something, let me know. I might do a giveaway of something, man, because something's coming up. Ooh. Remember when I put it was like, who wants hoodies or something like that?
I don't, but all right.
Bitch, you voted yes. This motherfucker. This is why y'all see him in the clips. Yep.
Yo, I'm fucking crying. All right.
Oh my god.
All
So
right.
like that's yeah. So like hoodies are gonna come this winter, man. It's
Yo,
fucking
stop,
hot,
bro. It's fucking hot. It's fucking October. And it's still hot.
I know.
We're going through a heat wave here in Southern
Yeah.
California.
But y'all loving us, man, and y'all fucking wanting hoodies. So be on the lookout for that. But let's end this shit, man. Let's end this shit. So
What's going on with the world? We haven't done it in a long time.
yeah.
So
iPhone fucking 12?
that shit just dropped.
You kidding me, bro?
I didn't know they were gonna drop an iPhone because when they did the Apple thing like a month ago, they didn't even announce. They just announced the iOS without the iPhone. But now they have an iPhone, and it's
How do you feel about the fucking update? Did you update?
I haven't updated the iOS
that
yet.
update,
I'm
bro.
pretty like suspect when it comes to updating stuff because
Same.
like if it works perfectly fine, do I want? I have the 11 as well, so I should be fine on paper. Kristen updated hers like a few weeks ago, and she has like her
Customized.
yeah, she
thing
has
and
that, and
all
it took her like an hour to figure that out. I remember she was like organizing it the way she wanted it, and I'm like, that's too much work for me. Like I like it works the way it is
Simple.
right now. But the iPhone 12, man,
How do you feel about it?
I didn't look into it that much. I was hoping you did actually, but I do
Got
know.
specs right here, baby.
All right, the stock specs.
So we got the iPhone 12 mini.
Let's go with. Oh, there's how many? There's like 4 of them, right?
iPhone 12 mini, ladies and gentlemen. You can cop for $699. iPhone 12 you can cop for $799. And don't forget, if you're balling,
Yeah.
this is something dumb. iPhone 12 Pro, $1,999.
Fam, that's a computer. That's a lens.
Right? Sheesh. And then iPhone 12 Pro Max. I have the Pro Max, which is whatever. It's cheaper.
Oh man, you booked them busy.
$1,100. So what do you get? Let's go with extremes.
Yeah.
So let's start with the iPhone 12 mini. What the fuck do you get?
Fuck all that. Let's go with the big boy.
Big boy iPhone 12 Max?
Yeah.
I bet. So you get a 12, you get 128 gigabytes. Oh shit. No. Whoa. 512 gigabytes, bro.
That's a lot of storage for an
I
iPhone.
know, for real. That's half a tetrabyte. Wait,
Oh
wait,
my
wait.
God,
I knew
dude.
you're gonna fucking say that. I knew what the fuck. Say it.
Terabyte.
Terabyte.
Dumbass.
There you go. Testing you, bro. You get a 12
I know
megapixel
this is your
wide.
second language and shit.
Bitch, yours is too, fool. You wear Mexican jersey, bro. Shut the fuck up, boy. Little boy, sit down. Hey, yo, we getting into this episode, bro.
All right,
So 12 megapixel wide.
it's
wow,
still
look.
it's still at 12. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
it's 12. Yeah, it is. But look,
I thought at this point it'd be like 24.
so you know how like everybody uses the portrait fucking thing?
Yeah.
Look, this is cool. They have it at f-stop 1.6, dude. That's pretty dope.
Ooh,
They say that.
bucka.
Ultra wide, you get at f-stop 2.4. So that's still pretty damn good. Telephoto zoomed in, like when you zoom in all the way, 2.2 f-stop.
not bad.
That's pretty damn good.
I did read video spec. Well, I'm a video guy.
12 times digital optical zoom, which is pretty cool. Video, up to 12 hours of video streaming. Jesus fucking Christ. The battery life, dude.
Sheesh.
That's insane. But yeah, dude, what do you...
I did.
goddamn.
I saw this video talking about the iPhone, and I was like, that caught my eye. I had to rewind it back because it said it shoots. Fuck. I think it said it shoots 10. No, it shoots 10-bit codec when it comes to video, which is, dude, our cameras do not shoot 10-bit. Our cameras shoot 8-bit.
Yeah.
And the new A7S3 shoots 10-bit.
Yeah.
But it's like saying, you know how people say like, oh, my camera, why do I need a camera? My freaking phone shoots 4K. Is it really 4K though? It's not the same shit, bro. It's
Nobody
like,
has a lot of the average consumer doesn't have a 4K TV.
but not just that, but like the 4K quality is not true 4K. It's like when GoPro say, I shoot 4K, now it shoots 5K. Is it really 5K though in real life? Like it's not. It's like,
yeah,
it's just a freaking
a number,
marketing
bro.
thing, man.
Yeah,
like people
it is.
love the higher the number, the people are gonna want to buy it.
bro. Remember when you saw me the thing from Sam Colder, the Wave, the slow mo,
Yeah.
and it was like 720p.
Yes.
Like, come on, bro. Like that was like, man, I don't give a fuck about all these numbers, bro. This is
It
just,
does, dude. Whatever tools you have on your
Upsells.
on your hand, you make it work, man.
yeah, storytelling.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's not about the fucking gear, man. It just shows
It
like
isn't.
that Sam Color one was pretty interesting. Like he broke down his edit, which he never ever fucking does.
I know.
But he did.
He's struggling.
And he
or
was
what?
talking. No, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
It was. I will tell you this. it was out of left field. I was like, whoa.
Do you know how much patience? I mean, he's pitching his masterclass, so that's why.
And he's doing like other like presets and music shit. He's involved with a lot of like I feel like he's involved of like, yo, let's use your name and like let's develop this thing and sell it. I feel like that's what his niche is.
Every creator wants to be Sam Golder for the most
part. Like
that
stupid ass Peter McKinnon Polar Pro that's like $250.
Yeah, why you hating, bro?
Because it's just shit. Just because, bro, I've seen Peter McKinnon's photos. They're garbage, bro. Like garbage.
It's not your style, man. It's not your style.
Not my style.
He's a contrasty punch.
This is my motherfucking podcast, and I'm gonna straight up say like, damn, Peter McKinnon, like you remind me of me in 2014, bro.
I mean, he's laughing into the bank, so I think he's fine.
True, shit. Maybe.
But yeah, fuck. What were we talking about? iPhone. Yeah, it shoots 10-bit supposedly, which that's very. For those that don't know, 10-bit means like your color information is super crazy compared to 8-bit.
Wait, didn't you shoot the slow mo of like you and Kristen like riding that thing on the lake on your phone?
On the lake.
Maybe you did a slow mo on your Instagram.
The lake?
Or was it your camera?
Which I don't know what lake you're talking about.
Bro, when you went to fucking Arizona. And I thought you got fucking sick.
Whoa, man.
Bro, when you did that slow mo, it was dope. And you said I recorded.
Oh no, that was my A7 III.
Oh, I thought it was your phone.
No, that was my A7 III.
Oh,
yeah,
that should look clean.
Yeah, A7 III 1080, not 4K because our cameras don't shoot fucking 4K 120. But yeah, 1080 120.
That shit was hella clean. I thought it was your phone. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, and I cropped it for the Instagram 4x5, of course.
And your fucking vlogs, dude, like they look clean as fuck. So it's just too much. Like,
yeah,
my vision is fucked up. Like.
People, it's just a marketing tactic, man, where they're just like upselling you with a freaking 8K, 20K, 50K. Like, fam, come on, like, relax. Like, 1080 is still, I'd say 75% of Americans, consumers, they have 1080 freaking P TVs. I still have a 1080 television, which I'm going to upgrade eventually come Black Friday. Let's get her. Once that pod money hits.
I know.
But yeah, dude, like, 4K, I had someone literally fucking DM me today about cameras and stuff like, yo, man, like, should I get this? Should I get that? Should I get this 4K? I'm like, fam, actually, I had 2 people DM me today about cameras. I'm like, dude, honestly, 4K is overrated, especially for you. Like, you're just starting off right now. As long as you have slow motion, you're good. Like, everyone watches YouTube on 1080. People are watching YouTube on their cell phones or their fucking computers that do not hold 4K resolution.
And your average consumer is not going to pay $120 for fast internet that's going to freaking upload 4K 20.
I don't know this, but you do know this because your internet, you had to like upgrade to the highest level.
Because I got a 4K TV, and then I was like,
it was in time for the Super Bowl.
Oh, this is cool, and then freeze. I was like,
it would just lag.
I was like, yo, like I need fast internet. It's like, all right, cool. And the only difference I find in 4K when I'm watching the TV, it's worth it.
It does look nicer.
It's like
compared to my TV, and I go to when
how like the frames per second. 1/50 is like the.
It looks like it's going 30 frames.
Yeah, it looks way smoother. It's like,
which it kind of throws my eye. It kind of hurts my eyes because I'm used to the 24 frame look.
And I feel like I went through a phase when I got my TV barely. Like I was just binge watching movies. Like I want to watch a movie. I want to get the folios. But I mean, when you watch sports, it's dope. Like
in sports, it's always like 30 minimum. Yeah. Like live TV is like always 30 frames.
I think I got my TV on Black Friday too. So hey man, be on the lookout.
Yeah, I will. I'm definitely in the market.
You just have to have fast internet. That's the only down thing. But other than that,
I don't mind the fast internet.
Yeah.
Especially I have to upload a lot in freaking Google Drive. So I had to upload this freaking MOV file video. And it was like 8 hours to upload to Google Drive. So I freaking left it overnight, man. I was like, I woke up in the morning. It was completed my perfect.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
But yeah, dude.
Let's go.
So iPhone dropped. Are you going to get it? I have the 11. I'm fine. I'm not going to.
I'm fine with it.
I upgrade every 4 generations.
4?
Yeah. My first iPhone ever was the iPhone 4. And then eventually I got the 7. And now I have the 11. So this is my third iPhone.
Okay. Yeah, no, I upgrade every 2-3 years, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't break it, because I tend to break my shit. But this one, goddamn, bro, I've been taking care of this shit nonstop.
Yeah.
And I love it. And it's been working fine.
Wait, you have the 11 Pro, so why would you upgrade to the 12? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And yeah, that's good. So that's one more thing that came out.
Zhiyun. People call it Zhiyun. I call it Zhiyun. No one knows how to fucking say that fucking name. Zhiyun. I call it Zhiyun. This was my first gimbal brand that I've ever gotten. Which
take it away, bro. You know everything about.
Which was 4 years ago with the Zhiyun
New York trip, bro. I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, you were stressing. I was like, how the fuck do you balance?
Do you remember that, dude?
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't balance this bitch.
You're like, oh, the fuck, let's go, bro. It's like golden hour's leaving. It's like, nah, bro, I need to fix this. Or blah blah.
Yeah. My first ever gimbal was the Zion Crane V2, which was like a smaller, compact. At the time, it is the Zion Crane and the V2. Those are the only two pistol grip gimbals that were in the market at the time. This is before DJI got involved with the gimbal game. And so, of course, like I upgraded to, I had my 6300 at the time, so like very light and compact, so it was easy to freaking work with the V2. And then I had the A7 III, and then I gave away my freaking V2 away to another smaller creator, and then fuck it, that sounded horrible. I gave it away to somebody.
Sit down, little boy.
And then I got the DJI Ronin SC. And now they just dropped the Ronin. Yeah, I do like it. I actually, I was telling you that I might want to upgrade to the Ronin S.
Yeah.
Instead of the SE, which is a smaller version, because I didn't think my 28 to 75
bigger lens.
It does work perfectly fine.
You showed me.
Yeah, and I was just a jackass. I just didn't do it right.
Dummy.
Yeah, dummy. Well, that's what happens when you're not fully prepared before the freaking shoot. But I made it work though.
Yeah.
But now I know I don't have to upgrade, which is fire. But now they just dropped yesterday, as of last night, the big brother of it. So they dropped the 2 version, the Ronin S2, and then they don't even call it the Ronin, they call it the RS2,
SC2.
And now the SC2 as well.
Dude,
which is, I have the SE version.
It's basically a heavy duty fucking gimbal.
Yeah.
And
did you watch the videos and like DJI's like premiere on YouTube?
Dude, the movements,
they know how to. Yeah, they're good at pitching
insane,
that,
dude. Like, oh my god, I saw this like. I don't know, it was a cinema camera. It was on the fucking thing, and I was like, holy shit! And the movements, it just looked so like flawless and like effortless.
When they were doing the Ferrari shoot, it was like, damn.
I was like, damn. I said before and after, I was like, damn.
Supposedly, this was very interesting because they said like they upgraded the algorithms of the
balancing, stabilization,
which I don't even know how that works with algorithms. Like I thought algorithms was like something different, like
math.
But yeah, I guess so. So like they have like a ultra smooth version of it, which takes the micro jitters, and that was insane. But the SC2 was dope because it could flip into a vertical.
Oh yeah, I saw that
vertical shooting. And then Rafe was like, he's a big vertical shooter.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, that's like, so dude, I need that. I'm like, you kind of do need it because right now what he does, he uses a cage and he has an L bracket and he freaking mounts it. It's all very manual. Where now with the
so SC, when he edits, he has to like shift the fucking video.
No. When he edits, it's already vertical.
Oh, it is?
No, when he shoots it vertical, dude. Like he mounts it into an L bracket. There's an L bracket where you make you make it vertical. Where you make it vertical, and so you mount the gimbal vertically. And so like now with the SC2, I'm so confused. These freaking names, dude. Who comes up with these stupid ass names?
I don't know, bro. R2D2, bro.
Seriously. Like you could like literally flip it off the rip with one button. It's pretty fucking tight. But I'm not a big vertical shooter. I do have one client that I do shoot vertical videos for, but I usually do handheld and it comes up pretty good. But other than that, like that's pretty cool, man. I mean, would I get it? Fuck no, because I already have the last generation, I guess you could say, and it gets the job done for me. Like I don't need those little features that it comes with. Like there is this feature which is kind of cool where it does like I can't even think right now. You put something in the freaking gimbal where it's like you monitor the freaking camera from your phone, which mine could do. It's called active tracking. But the thing is with the active tracking, your phone doesn't have a freaking monitor. It doesn't. I can't think because I'm like 4 beers in right now, dude. So it doesn't have a wireless freaking connection where you could see your picture.
Yeah.
You just see the gimbal and you can move your phone. So if you move your phone, your gimbal will move accordingly.
Oh,
but
wow,
like now, cool. There's an actual picture of what your camera sees, and so like
a viewfinder.
Not a viewfinder. It's called kind of like an external monitor.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
So like usually you do this in big sets,
like a fucking drone.
No,
like you use your fucking. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. It's an external monitor.
Yeah.
So now like if someone were to shoot like with their freaking phone with the camera, and then the director's like watching the picture with the freaking producer, and they're just watching it from the side, like that's pretty cool.
Damn.
I don't see myself ever using that, but it's a cool feature to have. But other than that, I don't see myself ever getting it.
Yeah,
unless my freaking mind broke for some freaking weird reason, which I take care of myself pretty good. But yeah.
That's cool, man. I mean, honestly, bro, like I see gimbals being obsolete. The A7 III's, the in-body stabilization is insane. A lot of people are moving.
I don't know about obsolete, dude.
Not obsolete, but like I'm saying, like it's gonna be for that. Their niche is gonna become really narrow,
right?
Just because
I don't know.
Everybody's
about that
doing
either, dude.
Everybody's doing handheld. I think.
You think? I feel like everyone's doing the opposite. I feel like everyone's doing gimbals.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. Gimbals are way more affordable than they were when I first got my gimbal.
That is true. Like
gimbals are so affordable nowadays. You could get a gimbal for like $300. You get a gimbal for $150 used.
I feel
for crying out loud, they have freaking cell phone gimbals nowadays.
Okay, so yeah, they do. That's retarded. I feel like gimbals are gonna become less of a thing for professional shooters of like weddings and more like more pros who like do weddings. Like fucking Matt Johnson, he doesn't use a gimbal. Your buddy Ian doesn't use a gimbal.
Yeah.
Maybe you will like.
There's scenarios where you do need a gimbal though. Like if you're shooting a car, you do need a gimbal.
That is true. Like you shoot. I'm saying I'm playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Like you would say. But if you're like a wedding shooter, I don't see him do unless
I use a gimbal at weddings, man.
Like if you're walking fast paced, like when
you're following the bride, you want that stable shot. You don't want that walking shot look. Like
it's the market changes so dramatically. Like people were into monopods.
I feel like this was like 5 years ago though, but now we're into hardcore.
If it becomes, like you said, if it becomes affordable, yeah, more people are gonna pick it up.
Of course, it's like drones, dude. Like drones are so overkill at this point.
But the thing
everybody and their moms has a drone.
The thing is, I'm telling you, is that people are like, are you gonna take the time? Are people gonna see the time to balance and keep switching lenses and taking the time to balance that? Like when they're in the wedding, like, oh fuck, like they're doing it right now, boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's it's a time thing.
And in weddings, you don't have freaking time to like. You need to capture every single moment because you can't. Hey, can you redo the first kiss? I was still rebalancing my gimbal. You can't. You can't afford that time.
Same thing I can relate. Like I'm gonna shoot a wedding next year, so I'm gonna have to buy another body camera to put my
or rent it.
Yeah, or rent it or do something. But I can't. Hold on, let me switch my lens. Hold on.
You cannot afford to do that.
Oh my god, dude, that's so annoying. Like,
I feel like you would have to rent it unless you cop an. I could see you doing this. Cop an R3 or an R4.
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean,
just collect their coins, King, and you'll soon afford a freaking R3 and R4.
I need that.
I'm sure you can right now, but like it doesn't justify getting it right now. It doesn't make sense.
It's when the time comes, I will. And I mean, what else do you have to say? But we're pretty much it. This is a fun-filled episode.
I feel like there was more gear that dropped, but I can't think of it right now. I was watching just like videos on the gimbals, which I just interesting that you're saying that. You think that. I feel like right now we're in a hardcore gimbal phase.
I feel like
everybody can buy a gimbal right now
because it's affordable.
Very affordable. Shit, when I was buying gimbals, bro, dude, my gimbal was just like the cheap version. It was very expensive at the time. Yeah, I was like, fuck, like I never knew anyone who had a fucking gimbal.
Me either.
This is like one of the first few pistol grips, but people had like the regular. I think it's called the Movi, where it's like the 2-hand one, and it's like the big gimbal. Yeah. It's a big original DJI gimbal. Hated that. I've used it before. Looks ugly, bro. I've used it before and I hated using that. It's so taxing on your back. I'm like, dude, I'm a pistol grip guy. Like it's very easy for me. That's why I got the SE over the S, because the SE is very light and compact, and it works perfect for mirrorless, especially for the Sony system. It just works perfectly fine. Where like Rafe, he uses the S version, which is like a heavier one, which could hold a 1DX, which those Canon cameras are so huge. And so I've used this before, and I'm like, god damn, this shit's heavy as fuck. Like even for me, like I'm a bigger guy than him, but it's still taxing if you're holding it for 4 or 5 hours straight.
Yeah, I mean it's taxing, dude. It's taxing. Like,
it's easy to say like, oh, it's pretty easy, but yeah, hold it for 8 hours straight at a wedding. Yeah, it's gonna be taxing eventually.
Yeah, and it's just equipment. Like you gotta do your research. Is it worth it?
I don't think it's worth it. It's if you don't have a gimbal and you're in the market of a gimbal, sure, get it. But right now, like me, I don't need it because I have the latest or the older generation, the one generation back, so I don't need that.
Yeah. That's gonna do it for this episode, bro. Do you think so?
Frame of the week.
Frame of the fucking week. Brought to you by
what, man?
Yo, hit that inquiry button, bruh. Fill in that spot.
So this week's frame of the week is gonna go to a close friend of mine. It's under FitS_Rex, and come on. You're a car guy.
Murcielago? Nah, Lambo. Yeah, dude, that shit's fire. I like it.
I don't know. I don't know my Lambos like that. How do you know it's not a Diablo? Or, this is the only one I know from Gran
Diablos
Turismo.
are done, bro.
They're done?
Yeah, that's a Lambo, bro.
I know it's a Lambo. I mean, they all look the same, but I just don't know the actual model.
I don't know, bro.
Anyways, it's a fire.
Aventador, probably.
I think it is Aventador. Actually, let me see the fucking caption. So the caption says, I was talking about an orange Lambo, and not even 10 minutes later, I captured this photo. Every time I hear a nice sound of a car outside, I have to see what's out there. And this guy lives at a super dope loft in downtown San Diego. And so, like, he sees everything, man. I went to go visit it one time. It's a dope shot, man. It's I don't know. It's a dope shot.
What does he shoot with again?
He shoots with he's a Canon head. So he shot this with a Canon. I don't know my Canon models.
5D, Mark or 3D.
I don't fucking know. I don't know my Canon shit. I do know I do know he's in the market of getting a Canon R6, the new one that just came out.
Really?
He's just for running gun style shoots that he does.
He's a Canon Elite, like what's it called when you pledge your allegiance, like you won't move to Sony. He hasn't thought about. No, he shoot with them.
He was a Sony head. He had when I first met him, he was a 6300 shooter.
What?
When I first met him, he was a 6300 shooter.
Why do you go from Sony to Canon?
Canon colors probably, and just like the system. And he had a lot of lenses invested in Canon, and so he still uses those lenses for like the Reds, his C100 as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. And so you'll see here on YouTube. He's a big homie of mine. He's a cool homie of mine. He has his own freaking production company here in San Diego. So if you're in the market of creating like some kind of short film or something like that, or even a long production film, documentary style, this is your guy for sure. Hit him up for show.
Let's go.
So that's our frame of the week.
As always, you can participate in frame of the week by hashtagging or tagging us in the frame pod, or tagging us at in the frame podcast, of course.
Yep. And keep sending us DMs, guys. I've been loving the DMs that you guys have been sending us, and so like we'd love to interact with you guys. It's super freaking crazy that you guys fuck with us like that, and
you guys will know. DMs. Yeah, you guys will know who responds because we'll do a little dash and put like
our name or
Dash or Peter, because if you fucking piss something like what the fuck Dash, you know what I mean. But it's always we appreciate it and we love you guys, and as always, share it to another creative who's struggling or who may have a concern or problem.
Do us a favor, give us a like on YouTube, give us a 5-star review on Apple. We need to start pushing that, Pete.
Yeah.
We'd really appreciate that for all the Apple users to just go out of your way while you're listening to the episode, give us a 5-star rating and give us a review, man, because it will really help push our podcast to other creatives in that niche.
Yeah.
For all you Spotify listeners, there really isn't a freaking comment section. The best thing you could do for us is take a screenshot and then put it on your.
You can share it from Spotify. You can share it to your.
Of course, you could do that too. But like, if you don't want to do all that and annoy someone, the best thing you could do for us as well is take a screenshot of you listening to it and then put it in your story and tag us, and we'll repost that, of course.
Yeah. What else? Where
can people find you?
People can find me at Peter Collin Frames. Guys, check out my work if you guys are interested in anything.
In Southern California area,
LA, Orange County, San Diego. Hit me up.
You know the vibrations. People could find me at _Mendoza_ and on YouTube, Alberto Mendoza. By the way, that music video that I shot for Drake hit over 1,000 views, so it's pretty fire.
Yeah, dude.
It's really hard. I know 1,000 views to some people is like nothing, but like in YouTube, it's very, very hard to get those 1,000 views.
Absolutely.
It's not like Facebook or Instagram where those numbers are freaking jacked up crazy, and TikTok, let alone TikTok and Reels, like I feel like those numbers are freaking fake. But anyways, that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, 1,000 views on YouTube in less than a week, so that's pretty fire.
As always, go check out Flo's new song. Goddamn,
yeah,
we
fire.
worked them. You'll see my photography on his cover art. I did that. Guys, we're doing big things. We supporting you guys.
Just popping for us, man.
Yeah, we love it, man. We hear you guys. We see you guys.
Keep creating, guys. All the creators, keep creating. Seriously,
keep pumping that content because we see it and we love it. And
don't just do it for us. Do it for yourself,
of course.
And you never know who's watching your shit. Keep fucking pumping content. Seriously.
Yeah, and follow us on In the Frame Podcast. Me and Alberto will try to we'll post more stories about how we can help each other. And if you guys like that post that I did before about pricing, like how would you price this? We're not gonna show names. We're only gonna share what other people are charging. That helps you guys get a feel for what you should be charging. Get an idea, because pricing is a touchy subject. And we had a very low engagement because it was talking about money. So
nobody likes to talk about money.
Nobody likes to talk about money. And I'm like, ooh, like I'm not gonna comment. But we had a lot of views, and we want to see that engagement. We won't share your name. We'll just share your response, and keep between me and you. It's like it's
confidential.
It's confidential for sure. So, love it. This is going to do it for In the Frame podcast, episode number 20. I'm your host, Peter Collins, joined by your co-host, Alberto Mendoza. 21 legal? Or no, what is that?
21 is legal. 21 is legal.
Catch you on the next one.
That's where we like them.
Dude, you motherfucker, dude.
Peace.